Hi guys, I'm going to record another YogaShred Inspired video for you today. I'm shooting for about 20 minutes because I'm pressed for time today, and I know a lot of you are pressed for time all the time as well. The message I want to get across is that you can do a lot for your health and for your fitness in just 20 minutes. So I'm shooting for a 20-minute session. It's going to be YogaShred Inspired, so that means the beginning and the end is going to look a lot like a traditional sort of power yoga flow kind of class. And then in the middle, we are going to do three sequences, 4 minutes each of YogaShred moves. So that's higher intensity, higher speed moves, because we want to get some cardiovascular benefits from our yoga as well. So we're not just getting the traditional benefits of yoga, so lengthening our muscles and tone and relaxation. We're also getting other fitness benefits that we would normally get from a more cardiovascular type activity, like running or a high intensity sport, because for a short space of time we are going to take up the intensity, and the heart rate is going to get faster. We're going to breathe deeper, we're going to get oxygen throughout the body, and you're going to get fitness benefits that you would normally get from yoga. So it's a real all-in-one kind of workout. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start in child's pose. So come on to all fours, ease your hips back, lengthen the arms out. Tummies are in nice and tight. Let's bring the forehead down to the mat, or if you prefer, you can rest your forehead on your hands or on a block or a bolster, however you're comfortable. Just begin by lengthening through the arms, lengthening through the torso. You can feel the stretch in the side waist, and ease the hips back. This is a really nice place to come anytime you need a break in any kind of yoga class. It's a very nurturing pose, allows you to take a moment to breathe, catch your breath, and acclimate to what's going on. Okay? But we're going to start by coming on up to all fours. So the abdominals are pretty much always engaged. We do that to support our back all the time. Okay, so toes can be tucked under, they can be flat, however you feel comfortable. Let's start with a little cat-cow. So inhale, lengthen through the upper body, reach the sternum forward, lift the hips up. And as you exhale, round through your back. So tuck the tailbone under, round through the shoulders, let the head, neck, and shoulders relax. And we'll flow with the breath as we do that. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, round. So I like to add a little movement to my cat-cow, so I tend to inhale and scoop forward, and exhale and roll it back. I find that gets my warm-up through my arms and my shoulders, all the way through my back, through my hips, and through my legs. So I just find it a really nice way to sort of get the blood flowing and begin to warm up for our workout. So warming up, of course, is so important. It gets the muscles prepared for the work that they're going to do. So keep it in a regular cat-cow if you prefer, or you can add the movement like this. Inhale forward, exhale, roll back. So one more time, let's just inhale, scoop forward. Tummies in tight, tuck those toes under if you have not already. Go ahead and lift the hips. Let's keep the knees bent for now. We're just lifting up the hips, and we're on the balls of the feet. So lift those hips really high. You can begin to feel that stretch through the hamstrings. And then you can slowly begin to pedal out the feet. So we're warming up through the back of the legs. They can start off very, very tight. So let's ease into the warm-up. Never fight with the hamstrings. Never fight with any cold muscle, okay? They'll seize up. They'll win the fight. You will lose it. And recovering from an injury is just really sucky. It can really delay your progress, delay your fitness intentions, and it takes a lot of time. So let's slowly sink those heels down. I myself am taking care of a little bit of a hamstring injury, so I'm being really cautious with stretching out the back of my legs at the beginning of a class when I'm still cold. So here in down dog, pressing down the heels, alternating the legs I am at the moment. You can also lift the heels both up together, then sink both down together. So if you have any wrist issues, one thing you can do in down dog is concentrate on pressing your fingertips down to the mat. That eases up the pressure on the wrists a little bit. Good. Let's lift the right leg up into the air. So keeping the hips squared at first, just lifting the right leg up abdominals are in nice and tight. Lengthen in through the back of that leg. So push the heel away, and you should feel the length all the way down through the right side of the body. And then bring that leg down and lift the left leg up. Same thing, hips are squared for now. Pushing through the heel of both legs. So the heel of the standing leg is pushing down and the heel of the lifted leg is pushing away. And bring that down. Let's bend both knees, and you can step, walk, hop up to your hands, whichever you prefer. Let's take an inhale and a little half lift here in our forward fold, and an exhale and fold down a little bit more with those knees nice and bent. Let's inhale, come all the way up to standing, and we're going to take it into a little sun salutation. So exhale, swan dive forward, big wide open arms leading with the chest, fingertips to the mat, and inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, you can step, hop, jump, whichever you prefer, into a plank. You see I bend my knees quite deeply there, jumping back to plank. I find that is less stressful on the lower back. So here in a lifted plank, high plank, fingertips are pressing into the mat. And if you're protecting your wrist, you can shift the body a little further back so that this angle is not as tight. Okay? So abdominals engage nice and tight. You can take your knees down, your chest and your chin, or take it into a lower plank. And then we're going to inhale into a little cobra. So the hips are still on the floor, the front of the legs are still on the floor. We're just lifting the chest, our elbows are pointing backwards, and we're inhaling, lifting the chest, beginning to lengthen and warm up a lot through the back body. So we're going to tuck the toes under, pressing up into a high plank again, lifting the hips into a down dog. Lifting up the heels, bending deeply through the knees, and your choice, hop or step into the hands. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, fold. So let's flow through a couple of sun salutations. Inhale, come on up to standing. You can add a little back bend if you're comfortable there. Exhale, swan dive forward. So inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to your plank. Knees, chest and chin or lowered plank, cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up if you're ready for a little more intensity. And inhale up to down dog, sink those heels down. Bend through the knees and step or jump into the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up to standing. And exhale, swan dive forward. Last time through the sun salutation. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to your plank. Knees, chest and chin or lower plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up and down dog. Bend through those knees and step or hop up to the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. We're going to inhale, come on up to standing. Stay standing. You're going to grab your right wrist, cross your right leg over your left. Inhale, reach up tall. And as you exhale, drop the upper body, the side body, over to your left side. So you should feel the lengthening all the way through the right side of the body now. Running all the way through from your waist, through your side hip, through the side leg, all the way down to the heel of that right leg. Good, take a big breath in where you are. Exhale, maybe sink a bit deeper. Good, inhale, come on up. So same thing, release those arms and legs. Cross the left leg over the right. Now big inhale, grab the left wrist, and exhale, drop over to the right side. Big inhale, lengthen through the whole body. And exhale, maybe sink down like a little bit deeper, maybe an inch. One more big breath in. And exhale, release down. Good, inhale, come on up. So let's take some nice power flow movements now. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. So building on to the sun salutation. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Knees, chest and chin or lower plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up. And down dog. Let's drive the right leg into the air. This time we're going to open up the right hip. So open up the right hip. Let the right leg bend. That heel dangles over to the left side. In fact, if you look underneath your left arm, you might see that heel. Good. Lift up that knee a little bit higher and open that right hip a little bit more. Good. Big breath in there. Exhale. Square that hip back to the center. We're going to crunch forward. So a plank crunch, crunching that right knee forward, lift, 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 and hold, hold, hold. And then a big step forward with that right foot through the middle of the hands, maybe a bit over to the right side so that you have a nice stable base. So, right knee is bent, you're in a big lunge now. If this lunge is too intense, your back knee can go down. Inhale, come on up to a crescent lunge. Let's take a big breath in here, maybe a little back bend if you're comfortable. Exhale, open up the arms wide like this. So we're going to inhale, stretch up, maybe back bend. Exhale, open up the arms wide like cactus arms. One more time, inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, cactus arms. Good, we're going to sink the back heel down, perpendicular to the front. We're going to take the right elbow to rest on the front thigh, and we're going to lift the left arm up and over to the right. So we're in a side angle pose. If you're comfortable, you can take your right fingertips down to the ground, but if you do that and your front body kind of dips forward, it means you've gone a bit too far. You're better off keeping this right arm resting on your thigh so that you have the space to keep a wide open chest. So you want the front body to be facing the side of the room, okay? But your choice. So reaching long, abdominals are nice and tight, tailbone is tucked under, and just reach those fingertips just as far as you can. All the time while we hold these poses, let's take nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. That's how we breathe in a regular yoga class, in and out through the nose with a little constriction in the back of the throat called Ujjayi breath. So one more big breath in here. As we exhale, we're going to come on up and we're going to take it into a reverse warrior, also called peaceful warrior. So your left hand can be resting on your back thigh, your left thigh. Your right arm now is reaching up and over to the back of the room. Okay? If you want to use your core strength a bit more, release that bottom hand and push it over in the opposite direction. Good. All the time maintaining this lunge. Maybe you're feeling that quadricep a bit more now. Okay, reach, reach, reach. So we're going to inhale, come back over to your side angle, either with the bottom hand supporting on the leg or on the floor. Exhale through the middle, take it into reverse warrior, and we're going to flow like that through a few times. So exhale here, inhale through the middle. Okay, so really flow with your breath. Use your breath to generate the energy that you need. Okay, as you inhale, you bring oxygen to your muscles. They're doing a lot of work, so they need that oxygen. They want you to inhale really deeply. And then as you exhale, of course, you're getting rid of the carbon dioxide. You don't need that, so push it out through your breath. So one more time, side angle, reverse warrior. Good. Now we're going to cartwheel the arms down through our lunge, stepping back to plank or a lifted leg plank, your choice. Knees, chest and chin, or lower plank, cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up and down dog. Drive the left leg up this time. So that same little sequence now on the left side. So we bend the left leg, open up the left hip, let that left heel, the top heel, dangle over to the right side. Look underneath your right arm. See if you can see your heel. Good, come back with the head to neutral. Lift that left knee a bit higher, sinking into the right standing leg. Square back to the center, plank crunch, and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those abs. And step that foot forward. A left foot a little closer to the left hand, so you get a nice stable foundation. So strong legs, abdominals in tight. Inhale, come on up to our crescent lunge, or inhaling to a little back bend if you feel comfortable. Exhaling, cactus arms. Inhaling, lengthen through the upper body. Exhale, cactus arms. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus arms. Good, left arm comes down to rest on the front thigh. Back leg, foot goes down perpendicular to the front, and we're in our side angle pose. So I'm actually going to turn around so that I'm not backing you, but your left leg is in front, and we're in our side angle. Okay, so breathing here. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, open up that right shoulder a bit more. One more time, inhale and lengthen, and open up that right shoulder. Good, come on up to the center. Take it into your reverse warrior or your peaceful warrior, so maintain your lunge. So I felt myself come up a little bit there. lunge into that left leg. You're working those quads. Good. Peaceful warrior, with or without support, your choice. Engage the abdominals either way. Okay, so let's flow between those two now. So inhale through the center, reach into your side angle. Inhale through the center, reach into your peaceful warrior. Abdominal engaged. So this really begins to, so the core is woken up now. And it really begins to introduce the core work. So remember, we said we were going to do cardio and core. So this is beginning to engage through the core, giving it traditional yoga benefits of long, lean muscles, muscle tone, flexibility. And then we're going to get into the cardio a bit more in the shred sequence. So last time, I kind of lost count, sorry. Cartwheel the hands down, stepping back to your plank or your lifted leg plank, knees, chest and chin or lowered plank, cobra or up dog, lower plank push up, and down dog. Sink those heels down, bend through the knees and step or jump into the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up. Good, so we're going to take it into our shred sequences now. So the breathing has to be faster now. This is more like breathing if you were working out, okay? So our first shred sequence is going to be burpee corkscrews. So I'll show you one time through and I'll show you different levels. So what we're going to do, hands down, jump back to a burpee. So you see I bend my knees when I jump back to my plank. Right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow. Hop back into the hands, chair pose, and hop. So if the hop is too much, you can just lift the heels like that. And you're lengthening through the back of the body when you do that. So choose your level, okay? All right, so let's go. Standing in mountain pose, big inhale, and exhale. Hop back. Right knee, left elbow, left knee, right elbow. Hop into chair pose, and hop. And again, take it down. So taking it a bit slow and steady in the first shred cycle, just to get your alignment, okay? So it's important to us in yoga that we use good alignment. And that's what really separates yoga shred from traditional maybe HIIT exercises. Okay, it's all about the alignment and moving fast in good alignment. Okay, so that's the end of the first sequence. Whew, I see I'm gonna have to adjust my hair for the whole time. All right, so the rest is only quick. The rest is like 10 seconds. So here we go, we do this 8 cycles. So big inhale, exhale, hop back. Cross, cross, hop in, chair, hop. And again, hop back. Cross, cross, hop in, chair, hop up. One more time, hop back, cross, cross. So really squeeze and rest here. Really squeeze those abdominals in when you are crossing the knee over. Okay, so we're working the obliques while we're getting our cardio. Woo, new ponytail, not holding the hair. Okay, let's go. Hop down, hop back, knee, knee, hop in, chair, hop up. Good, here we go. Keep breathing. So breathing fast now, the body needs the oxygen. Good, you hear me breathing. Last one, and breathe. So in these rest periods, big breaths. Really, really do as much as you can to get oxygen to those muscles. They're working hard. Okay, here we go, halfway. Hands down, hop back, knee, knee, hop in, chair, hop up. And again, take it to your level, as fast or as slow as you need, but work on progress. So if you can speed it up, speed it up. Good. And breathe. So that's the 4th cycle. Big inhale and exhale. Okay, here we go again. Hands down, hop back, cross, cross, hop in, chair, hop up. Good. So the obliques are getting super toned here. Remember, by working fast, you're working on real muscle tone, muscle strength, cardiovascular benefits, rest, and calorie burn. As you're getting the calorie burn that you don't get from traditional yoga, that you might want from a cardiovascular workout that you don't like. Okay, so this way we get it all. All right, I think that was 5, so let's go. Big inhale and exhale. Cross, cross, hop in, chair, and hop up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Breathe and recover. Big breath. Here we go. Inhale. So remember, in the chair pose, hips go back for good alignment. Last one here. Good. One more burpee corkscrew cycle. Okay, let's go. Big inhale. Exhale. Twist, twist, hop up. Twist, twist, hop. Twist, twist. Last one. Hop up and double hop. Just for good measure. So that's a nice way you can take it up a notch if you feel you got it. You got it down packed, and you can take it further. Do a double hop. At the end there, maybe do double cross with the corkscrew, okay? So big breath in, grab water if you need water. Taking it into our next shred cycle. Okay, next one is plank crunches. So we're coming on down to plank. Excuse me. If you need to do this on your knees, it looks like this. You're like in a tabletop position, and you crunch one knee in after the other. So you see we're targeting the abs. All right, if you don't need to be on your knees, you can take it into a full plank and crunch straight in. So the knee is coming sort of through the middle of the hands, okay? So big breath in, prepare. We do 8 cycles of that, and after a couple of cycles, I'll show you how we can take it up a notch, okay? Big breath in, and exhale, take it into your plank, kneeling or not, and let's go. So work on alignment at the beginning. So feel the abdominals engaged, take it at a speed that you can control, okay? Lower tummy in nice and tight, and push that knee in, and breathe out as the knee comes in, okay? Shh, 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 shh. Okay, knees go down, and the rest is on your knees. Big inhale, exhale, maybe roll out the wrists, especially if you need to take care of your wrists. Okay, coming on back, full plank or knees down, your choice. If you're taking care of your wrists, you can take it back a bit so the angle there is not so much, okay? So here we go. Maybe you can begin to increase the speed, but only if the alignment is good and you are aware of your abdominals engaged. You're not sort of flailing the body all over the place. Okay, so form is important. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so it's a basic movement, and your job in this cycle is to give it all you've got. Okay, so abdominal exercises, you know, the abs tend to get used to whatever you do to them, so it's important to be able to mix it up a bit. All right, and of course we're getting the cardio benefits as we do this, and that's how we get the shredded muscles and the super benefit of your cardiovascular fitness. So here we go. Maybe you can speed it up a bit more. So this is not quite as fast as how I would do it normally in my own practice, but I'm going to show you that shortly. Okay? Okay, coming on back. So these shreds are roughly 30 seconds. So we're aiming for like 20, 25 second work, 5, 10 seconds rest. One more big breath in. and exhale. So last time I'm gonna do it at this speed. Next time I'm gonna take it up a notch into like a running plank. Okay, so you choose whether you need to work here or whether you're gonna take it up a notch. Either way, make sure the alignment is staying good. You're in control of the body. You're in control of your breath. 5 more, 4 more. And 1. Good, big breath in. Take it down a notch if you're out of breath. Take it up a notch if you can handle more. Okay, 1 more big breath in. And exhale out. Good, so come on back to the plank. If you're taking it up a notch, this is how it's gonna look. It's like a running plank. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, come on down. Woo-hoo. Big breath in. And exhale. And again, big breath in. And exhale, choosing your level. Here we go, we're on the home stretch. 3 more cycles. Full plank, kneeling plank, alternating knees, or running plank. Bend the knees a bit if the shoulders are hurting. 5 more seconds. Good, bring the knees down. Big inhale. I guess you've noticed the cardiovascular nature of this YogaShred, right? You should be breathing hard because you want the body to work hard. If you want to exercise for only a short time, you really have to put everything into that short space of time. Okay, here we go. 2 more cycles here. Your level, either alternating knees or running planks. So if you're running, focus on the knee coming in and breathe. 5 more. Good, and I meant 5 more seconds, by the way, not 5 more knees. Inhale, exhale, 1 more time. Big inhale. I'm dripping sweat, so I hope you are too. Okay, here we go. Last cycle here, and go, your level. Do you need to take it up? Do you need to take it down? Your choice, it's your workout, you're in control. Okay, practice in a way that suits your needs. 5 seconds. Woo-wee. Good, knees down, big breath in. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Okay, so last abdominal work shred is going to start off with swimming crunches. I'll show you. Okay, so we're going to lie down on our backs, abdominals engaged, fingertips behind the ears, tummy's in nice and tight, lift the legs up, and we're going to crunch the knees in. So their knees are a little over to the left, crunch in, lengthen the legs, then crunch them in a little over to the right. Okay, so the legs extend a bit, crunch the knees in, they're a little to the left. Release to the middle and lengthen, and then crunch them into the right. And every time the knees come in, the head and shoulders come up to meet them. Remember, chin is off the chest, no yanking on the head, okay? Nice strong neck, fingertips just rest behind the ears. All right, abdominals engaged. Let's bring those knees up. So, knees a bit to the left, crunch in. Release to the middle, crunch in. And here we go. So, in, and crunch the head and shoulders in to meet. Okay, you can also keep the head and shoulders lifted as you focus on crunching in the legs. All right, so let's work on control and alignment
So we're not just flailing the body around the place, okay? Control, control, control. So you exhale on the effort. Really pull in through those lower abs. So this is lower abs and obliques. Okay, let's give it down. So the rest, when you're doing abdominal crunches like this, it's good in the rest period to lengthen the whole body. So that you're working, you're crunching, you're flexing, and then you're extending and breathing, and that's a great way to improve muscle tone. Okay, good. So here we go again, crunching. So if you're feeling comfortable, you can begin to extend those legs in the middle. All right, so you crunch in and you extend in the middle. Remember to take the knees to the side on the crunch. That's where you really get the oblique work. Okay, but don't forfeit your form just to extend those legs. If to maintain good form, you need to keep the legs bent in the middle, then that's fine too. Your workout is your practice. You do it at a level that suits your body. In time, you can take it up a notch. Okay, you'll get the benefits just by working your edge. The thing is, let's rest, your edge changes, right, as you get more fit. So you have to keep changing it up. Big breath in here, lengthen. And exhale, come back up. So here we go. Crunch in. Remember, breathe on the effort. Good. And lengthen. So one more cycle of these oblique crunches, these sort of swimming obliques, and then we'll change it up. So here we go. Crunch in. Extend if you can. If not, just keep it bent. Abdominals engaged. Keep the head and shoulders off the ground if you can. If you need to take it down a notch, take the head and shoulders down. Maybe you need to have your hands underneath your hips. Okay, that's totally fine. All right, take it down, take it up. Suit your level, just be working at your edge. That way you will get the benefits that you need. All right, 4 more. And 1 more. Good. Now we're going to take it into more of a traditional crunch that really works the obliques that just go up the middle of the body, okay? So legs are extended, push the heels away, flex the toes up, fingertips come back behind the head, and we're just gonna lift the chin up. So chin is off the chest, it's reaching up towards the wall, the corner of the room, the sky, whatever happens to be in front of you. The eyes stay up, and you breathe out as you crunch, feeling it through the whole length of the abdominals. Keep the feet flexed. 4 more here. Good. Release down, lengthen, and breathe. 1 more big breath in. Okay, here we go. Crunch, crunch. And release and lengthen. I hope you're beginning to feel it. I'm beginning to feel it. It's certainly a belly bonfire going on here. Okay, 2 more cycles of these crunches. Let's go. Give it everything you've got. If you can speed it up while still being in control and aligned and not having the body flail all over the place just out of momentum, then speed it up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release down, lengthen, and breathe, and 1 more cycle. Here we go. Let's give it all we've got here. Good, and lengthen and breathe. Okay, let's pull those legs in, give them a big hug. Give the body a big hug for all the hard work it's just done. Okay, and despite my best efforts, I have not managed to give you a 20-minute video. We're more pushing 35 minutes now. But hey, what's 35 minutes for your overall supreme health, right? So let's give it a little stretch out. So we're going to bend the right leg sort of across the body. So you're going to kind of cradle the right knee in your right elbow. If you can then bring that foot to your left elbow and pull that leg in even closer, then go ahead. Just hug that leg in as close as you can. And you should feel the stretch in your outer hip on the right side. This is like a reclined pigeon pose. So really nice, super stretch for the hip area and the lower back. A lot of us store tension in our lower back, hip area, and this is a super way to ease out the tension. If you do a lot of walking or running, this is also a very, very nice hip stretch. Maybe you can just kind of rock that leg gently from side to side. Okay, now you're going to grab your right foot with your right hand and push your knee down, your right knee down towards sort of your right armpit. Okay, again, another hip opener, great hip stretch for that right side, just absolutely blasting any tension that you may have in your hips. Now release that leg away, release the right leg away from the body, press the heel up towards the ceiling, and you begin to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. So keep pushing that heel away. Maybe if you can hold on to the back of the leg, go ahead, hold on to the back of the legs. The hips are on the floor. So this is a great, great hamstring stretch for this back of the right leg. You're probably feeling it right now, okay? If that leg comes in further, go ahead and bring it in further. Remember not to fight with the hamstrings, okay? A hamstring injury, it really is not fun. It really hampers everything you want to do, and it takes a long time to recover from. So same thing on the left side then. So we're hugging with the left leg is bent, and we're hugging it in close to the body, cradling the left knee and the left elbow, the left foot in the right elbow, and hugging that leg in nice and close for that hip stretch. And then half happy baby on the other side. So hang on to that left foot and push that knee down, like to the armpit area on the left side. Great hip stretch, hip opener here for the left. And then extend that left leg straight up. Maybe you can hang on to the back of the leg. Maybe not, no big deal. Once you're feeling the stretch in that leg, just hold it there, breathe there. If your leg has started to shake and wobble uncontrollably, that stretch is just too intense for you. Back it off, release that leg. No matter where it is, right? You're getting that hamstring stretch. So stretch for your body, okay? Nobody else's. Good, let's hug those knees in one more time. We're gonna cross the right leg over the left, and we're gonna slowly and gently drop both legs over to the right side. Then reach your left arm to the left, let your head drop over to the left, and getting a super stretch through the obliques, through the back. Really nice way to release tension that you might hold in your back. This is a nice stretch to do just anytime. I do the stretch every day at the end of the day, no matter if I've worked out or not. Cross the left leg over the right now and drop both legs over to the left side. Right shoulder releases over to the right, right arm extends to the right, your chin drops over to the right side. Lengthening then now through the right obliques. Tummy's in nice and tight. Good. Let's come back to center. We're going to walk the legs out long. You're going to let your arms come and rest by your side, and you're going to take a few moments to rest in Shavasana. Palms facing up, whole body feeling heavy and relaxed into your mat, eyes closed. And just take a few minutes. Give yourself a pat on the back. Acknowledge your effort for doing this class today. You made a great contribution to your health and your long-term health. Guys, the wonderful thing about YogaShred is that it doesn't only sort of ramp up the metabolism and scorch calories at the time, but the high intensity interval training nature of the moves that we did keeps the metabolism cranked for up to 48 hours afterwards. So you're scorching calories for up to 2 days after you've done a YogaShred class like this. So it took 40 minutes and not 20, but still, that's a good trade-off, right?
So thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you felt a good workout. And I hope to see you on the mat again soon. Namaste.